when he went to prison for what he went for, and he didn't get a chance to go to YA like we did. You know what I'm saying? We stayed amongst our peers. Reverend Washington went to where all the grown folks was at when they were studying that blackness real tough, and all the brothers were sticking together because of the racial thing in prison. And they found out what he had created out here on the street. He became a target, a marked target. So when he got out, Raymond got out, his desire was to continue to Crip, but he wasn't with that shooting brothers and shit like that no more. Like, no riding, we could fight head up, because that's what Raymond era was. We was fighting niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no drive-bys and all that shit back when we first started that shit. And it's like, when Raymond got out, he wasn't with that because he wasn't trying to go back.
And then you end up in that LA County jail. You're going to be in there taking little fades if you don't mark out or whatever the case may be. But what about when you go to the pen and you too black, too strong, and you pushing as one unit against everybody else? That's the trickery and foolery I don't get. Like, you have to get tricked off the streets to go to jail to see what it is, instead of being right here on the streets where it's happening at to see what's going on.
Of the nation, to the new African ideology, the theory, the philosophy of experiential collective, and I continue to transform through study and struggle my mentality from criminality to revolutionary nationalism.
You know what I'm saying? If you a gangster, between the ages of 10 and 35, you need to mount up and roll against who really the enemy. Blacks are not really the enemy. You know what I'm saying? We get into it with each other. We handle the business. Any tribe is going to go through that. In Africa, the tribes fight each other based on different shit. Right now, it's a bigger enemy out here. We need to tend to him, not ourselves.
And let y'all know that there is a greater message in this. It is a more positive message. It's not always about being enemies and who's at each other's throat.
People walking around with bandanas on their face and screaming and yelling. That's what the public and society look at blood as, some savages, some animals, and we people that this is what we do. This is our culture. This is our way of life. You feel me? I can take it way back. We tribal people. In Africa, we was in tribes.
I noticed you called them tribes.
Right.
Why tribes?
Because we're tribal people by nature. Crips, Bloods, GDs, and Vice Lords ain't no different than Mandingos, Ashantes, Fulanes, and Mandinka tribes. If you go down toward the Mandinkas, they live by zebras, so they're going to have some zebra off inside their wear. If you go down to try the Mandingos, they live by elephants, they got elephant tusks. It ain't no different than a person having a red rag or a blue rag, or somebody saying cuz or folk or people of blood. It's tribal language. Once we start understanding that it's okay, it's cool to be tribal, but let's not be the tribes that destroy the neighborhood, let's be the tribes that build the hoods up. So I'm hoping that these youngsters, this next generation, understand, don't make the mistakes we made.